Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 38 of our Terraria 1.2 Let's Play. And today, I have a pretty simple plan for you, to be perfectly honest. So between episodes, in the last one here, I actually ended up doing a little bit of walking around before I headed back to the house. As you may remember, I was sort of in the middle of, I don't know, whatever the hell I was doing. I was sort of walking around and like looking at stuff. And at the end of that episode, I happened to get sort of pushed down a path, down a little line of things that led me to find an area that I thought just might be worth doing a little bit of exploration when we come back. But before we get to that part of our little expedition today, there are a couple of other things that I've noted on my map here that I want to go ahead and hit real quick. One of them is there's a tiny little bit of titanium over here. At least I think it might be a tiny little bit. It might be more than that. And that is why we're going to head down there and see what it is. So the big thing that we're looking for today is more ore, and I think I've just gone past, oh yeah, way past it actually. Sorry about that. We'll shoot back up the tunnel. Thankfully I've got my handy-dandy grappling hook to make this not quite as laborious. Normally scaling a sheer wall like this would be kind of a pain in the butt, and then we also have the ability to grab walls, which is pretty sweet as well. Okay, oh, there's just a random gold chest sitting here that I didn't pick up. What is up with that? Oh, it's a mimic. Alright, so let's not get killed by it. I think that would be a pretty crappy way to start this out. Let's use... Can we use one of these things? I think this might be a good idea, right? Alright, well, that's 3 misses. Can we hit it at all? Evidently not. Okay, now I'm sort of regretting taking that flail thing out, the ball of fire. Alright, there he's gone. And can we get this mimic down? I would really like to not be killed by it, considering it's apparently... Oh, I killed it and died at the same time. That might be okay. I see it drop some stuff as well. It was snapped in half. Well, it's probably a less violent way to go than in Dark Souls, where you get literally devoured whole. So let's run back down there and hope that the drops don't despawn. And then we will make our way towards that titanium that I was looking for. So it's the second sandy area is where we're headed. And I also didn't heal up, which is probably bad news for me. So it's not this one, but... Oh, did I go too far again? I think I just did it twice. Man, I am a jerk. I did totally the exact same thing twice. Alright, thankfully this is not too hard to do. And it should be right over this edge. Yeah, and it didn't even despawn, so we got a wording compass and something else. I will look at that in just a moment. Let me grab this orange bloodroot, which always looks like the flying spaghetti monster to me. And the titanium is actually right through there, so we're going to have to dig a little bit of a hole down through this edge, and hopefully that's going to work out just fine. So what does this do? Shows horizontal position. I think this is one of the many accessories that we needed to complete a set for whatever that resistance gear was that we needed. What's the fastest way down? I guess we'll just dig right through the dirt, right? Because who really cares at this point? The pickaxe is freaking magnanimous at this point. It can dig right through just about anything. So, I feel like there were a bunch of comments that I wanted to address, and now I'm not thinking of any of them, so I'll keep that in the back of my mind in case anything comes up that triggers that. I don't think we had anything particularly volatile in the last comment set. I think it's mostly, oh, pirates are approaching. That sounds bad. It was a lot of just, like, the same usual stuff, I think, and, like, preparing me for how to deal with going to the jungle and stuff, which is, you know, a pretty high priority for me. I definitely want to get that little bit of extra HP, as well as begin looking toward some of the tougher bosses that will be available in that next spot. Not that I'm, like, ready to go fight the tougher bosses or anything, but I am looking forward to figuring out what they are and how to beat them. And let's throw another torch here. I think it should be right on the other side of this wall, hopefully. Okay, there's a little bit of... What was this stuff again? Tungsten, right. Oh, is that... Nope, that's not it. Tungsten ore, drop some sand on our head. Hopefully I didn't just dig myself in the wrong direction. I'll have to look at the map in just a second here. Oh, they dropped gel too. I guess that makes kind of some good sense, right? Yeah, those pirates are approaching. I see. Okay, so it's down and to the left. I actually need to go in this direction a little bit more. Now I'm starting to get used to Starbound, where you don't actually get hurt by falling stuff, and you can actually get buried in it. I think that actually makes more sense some of the time. What is this blue? Oh, I guess it was just gel. And just probably a little smidgen of titanium here. Yeah, we don't need much, I guess. There should be a lot more of it now. Somebody mentioned in the comments on the last episode that killing the demon altars, I guess, causes the titanium and the cobalt and the whatever else, the orichalcum, to drop in sort of a sequence, I guess. I'm not 100% sure if that's actually true, but if it is, that's kind of cool. And what was the other thing I wanted to check out? There was also a little area somewhere down, somewhere far below that was, like, filled with stuff that I wanted to go look for. Not titanium, but I think it had some diamonds and stuff, which, you know, not that I'm, like, wanting for them or anything, but I won't turn them down. I think it was actually in our spider hellish... Oh, yeah, it's actually right here. So we're going to fall a few more floors down, which is not this way. And we're going to see if we can orient ourselves in that direction. Not necessarily going straight to the spider world or anything, but if I have to, I guess I have to. What is that material there in the wall? Is that something that I'm interested in? Can't really get a good look at it. Let's get a little closer. It's got a shine to it that I'm not quite used to. It'd be pretty sweet if we discover, like, some kind of new item here that... oh, it's tin. Alright, well, screw you then. Not interested in tin. And also, I seem to be... Oh, I'm falling through the falling waterfall. That's kind of silly. Alright, there's some more pink there in the wall. Yeah, oh, and it's going to knock down a bunch of the torches. Ugh. Whatever. Alright, let's see where we are on the map. I think we still have a little ways further to go. Yes, we do. We're doing much better on accessories, though. I think we're getting to the point where a lot of the accessories that I've needed are now... Oh, it's another mimic. Okay, well, I definitely want to fight this, because apparently these guys are pretty good. Was there just a way that I can attack this thing? I guess that's one way. It's going to take me like 2 hours, though. 20 damage each time? That's probably not going to work out very well. Okay, hit him twice that time. You just, like, stand in one oh, it's fallen. Oh, come on now. It's going to get too far down and then despawn. And then we're just going to lose our opportunity. And now it's hopping around in Spiderland, which is not where I want to be at all. Okay, don't get killed by the stupid chest. Okay, we got a dual hook. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. And where are we on the map now? Oh, I think we're actually exactly where we wanted to be. So we just got to hop over to the left. And we'll fight this dude with the dagger on his head for whatever reason. Did he actually drop it? No, he didn't. Looked like he did for a split second, though. And we actually want to go, I think, down through one of these. We can actually go down into the left from here, I think should get us there. Without spilling too much of the water into the passageway. There's a little bit of amethyst. I'm probably going to end up filling up my inventory a little bit too early. But if need be, we can always employ the piggy bank. It's so much more satisfying cutting through all these materials when we've got this sweet pickaxe to make it take, like, no time at all. I'm just basically just scrubbing my mouse over all of these tiles, and the way is revealed. I feel like I'm playing a Castlevania game or something on the DS, and I'm, like, using my touchscreen to scrub through all of the tiles that are in my way, like those little ice block puzzles that they had. Anybody remember that? I love those games. The DS and GBA Castlevania, some of my favorites ever. Oh, how I do love a good Castlevania adventure. I think we're getting close, right? Oh, actually just need to go a little bit further down. And we should open up into what appeared to be on the map a pretty gem-rich location, although there are cobwebs here, which is a little terrifying. What is this? Okay, something weird. This looks like a very special place to be. It's full of gemeralds, it's full of emeralds, and all kinds of other things. Well, I'm interested. What's up with the background, too? Seems to be all infused with gems. Is this, like, the most magical location of it all time? Well, it's on our map now. We can't get rid of it. Okay, I think I just want to run down there and smack this guy around a little bit. And this will kind of finally put an end to my want for diamonds. I think there are quite a few in here. What can we do about this background tile? Is this a thing we can harvest? Oh, is this... Hang on. I gotta clear this guy out, and I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of him. Is this... Oh, it just breaks up. Alright, so I guess it's really not for that purpose. It's really, this cave is just for the edges. But still, not bad either. It's going to be quite a few diamonds. And emeralds, of course. Not that I'm particularly interested in emeralds, but the diamonds, a little bit more on the rare side. And then we actually have a strange way to perhaps, maybe, bottleneck some of these spiders if we still want to bother with them. I wasn't gonna, but now that I see where we are, it might actually make sense to give it a try. The worst thing that happens is what? We die and then we come back out? To be perfectly honest, we were actually going to go somewhere else anyway, so it might actually make sense to go ahead and do it since we're here. How many diamonds did I get? It must be quite a few now. I'll check in just a moment. Make sure I've gotten everything out of the walls. There's a few more up in the ceiling here. There's one and another. Any more in the wall? No, I think that's all of them. Well, that was kind of exciting, right? There's a little burst of gemitude. And we'll get rid of him. And I guess we'll just dig a little bit through here in this wall. And this should get us through to Spider World in a less horrifying way, because I might be able to actually control where we are and when the spiders get to me. Alright, let's take out this beetle first. Hopefully he's... okay, he's not really any tougher than any other regular old beetle. Look at those freaking spiders over there. They're the worst thing of all time. Alright, keep going. This isn't the location, by the way, that I found that I was all excited about. There's actually somewhere even better than this, if you can believe that. Even better than Spider World? You don't say. What is in this wall? Oh, it's just like a stalactite, but with some stuff in the way. Alright, so how do I handle this? Maybe I could make like a one-tile opening and hit them through the wall, because I don't think they can get through this. And can I hit them when they get right in my face? Evidently not, so it needs to be a two-tile opening, or it doesn't count. I should have brought... oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen, actually. Oh, I can hit a lot of them all at once, though, with this Orichalcum armor bonus. Oh, this is good. I might actually have a chance like this. Celestial Poison Staff. We got the staff back. That is outstanding news. We've got actually multiple staves out of this situation, so we've actually found a way to conquer a horrible spider world. So can I, like, destroy all this background and then no more spiders can show up? I'd really like to do that. Just not put these two things on top of each other ever again. This is going to take way too long. I don't have any dynamite, so it's not really a good way to do this, is there? Really would have to just sit here and break through every single one of these background tiles. It does not sound like a good time to me. We are getting some glowing mushrooms, though, which I think is exactly what we were after. And I think that might be another spider down there or something. Oh yeah, they're in the water now. But it's nice to at least, you know, set foot in a proper mushroom biome. This is, like, probably not worth the amount of time this is going to take. And they're going to start spawning on the edges here. Also, I wonder, does the spider biome migrate into other areas? Because if so, that's another horrifying truth that I need to be aware of. Because then it's just going to, like, open up into this next zone over on the right that I just opened up for it. And eventually it will take over the entire world, and that's not what I want to have happen. What I might be able to do, though, to help myself out here is maybe I could just, like, crunch down a bunch of the edges so it's not quite as prevalent and maybe the spiders won't spawn as constantly. I guess that would be a start anyway. And it's awfully dark in here. What if I light this up too? Does that help any? Kind of doubt it does, but maybe it's worth doing. And I couldn't really ask for a much better hammer, but still, there's a lot of background tiles to cover. I think no matter how careful I am, I'm still going to miss some, even if I wanted to actually eradicate every single one. And it's probably not going to be practical. Alright, let's take this guy out. Should I bother with the Orichalcum in the walls? I guess I probably should. It's right here. And maybe I won't have a reason to come back. So I was supposed to get some sort of mushroom seeds or mushroom item or something from here. At the very least, I did get the poison staff, which was a thing that I'm told is very, very good for the best, or the first, rather, boss of hard mode. The World Destroyer, World something, I forget what he's called already, but we'll, I'm sure, fight him eventually. Probably against our will, because these bosses just show up arbitrarily sometimes, I've heard. When you least expect them, and when you're probably least ready for a boss fight, I guess they will just spawn in. Not to give you a bad day. Man, I never thought I would see a background quite this robust. I wonder how many tiles this actually is. Like, if you were to take these and condense them into inventory items, it must be thousands. Because I've tried to cover walls this big, and it takes ages. And is also very annoying. Yeah, there's still, like, a ton of it left. This is probably not going to be practical. Although, I might be able to, like, sever the edges here. Oh, I don't want to grapple down to that. And also this dude's shooting flaming arrows at me through the water, which I'm not sure how that makes any sense. It might be worth... Is there anything more mushroomy going on down here? I mean, yeah, there's some mud, but how do I get the seeds? I guess they're just right out of the glowing mushrooms, right? This doesn't seem particularly mushroomy down here. This just seems like another dark zone. And the spiders are working their way around. Yep, they seem to have worked their way back the other way that I just came from. Not super happy about that. But I guess, again, could be worse. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to subject you guys to watching me cut through all of this material. But I should be able to at least kill these two. Especially now that I have better armor, these should not be, like, instant kill like they were before when I was just getting started. What is that? Oh, it's an anglerfish or something. I wonder if the spiders spawn here as well. Whatever. One other thing I want to do before I leave this spot, though, is I thought I'd seen some more diamonds up at the top of this somewhere, so let's just go find those. I think they were, like, right above me, or... Oh, I see an emerald. Oh, there they are, all the way over on the left, past this little aqueduct area. Yep, starting to think I might need a stronger weapon. And I guess it's just going to be right above me on this specific spot. And then we will embark on another journey, headed up and to the left, I believe. Oh, look who's here, the freaking spider again. And that would be the diamond I was looking for. I thought there were more than just the one. Oh, what did I end up with as a total also for that? Look at these two. Celestial poison fang that pierces multiple enemies. 66 magic. That's really strong, isn't it? I guess we should try this out at least to see what it does. Oh. Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. I bet it won't really bother these things too much. No, actually, it's not all that bad for those either. Nice. Alright, so I feel like I have an actual decent projectile weapon now, and something that I can use to take advantage of having all of this MP. And the fact that I think it poisons stuff too, right? So that's always good, you know, damage over time always helps. And we just want to make it all the way back out to the shaft area over at the far right. Is this just random titanium sitting here? Oh, it's tungsten. Here it is. Made it back to our elevator, so let's just rocket our way back up for a minute. I don't think I have to go that much further. I think we're actually trying to go back to that same spot that I started out going to a bunch of times. Oh, actually it's higher than I thought it was. Or rather, I'd fallen further than I thought I had. That spot could be a little bit annoying since there's the distance in space there. One more. No. It's this one. Alright, so we just want to go... Alright, we want to go left, down, all around. And, okay, I think I see the way we're supposed to go in my head. I always do this. I map out and chart courses in my mind for some reason. I guess we all kind of do this, but like I start to see the drawing of the line that you would have to make to cross the path that you need to cross. I guess playing all these games over the years, I've sort of gotten used to doing things like that. There's some random cobalt hanging out here. I don't really care for the moment, but apparently I can sell it, as well as those hearts, so it's probably worth still collecting them. I just choose not to bother too much with basically hoarding these resources just because you guys are going to get bored of watching me mine pick my way out at every single thing. Yeah, we actually want to go to the next over. I was just considering possibly going ahead and exploring that spot as well. Does this do a number on these guys? It might. And this should actually be great for fighting most of the stuff on the surface that was giving me a hard time. Not like a hard time, but like a little frustrating to fight some of them. Scumbag Nick says, I don't feel like mining all this stuff, and then immediately starts mining some cobalt for some reason. And there's a little green mushroom down there. Grab that. Should have quite a bit of dye material now. Not sure how worried I am about, like, color theming my armor just yet, but I guess I could make something like this orichalcum armor look a little bit cooler, right? Right, I just want to keep going down from here, and that should get us to where we want to be. I just saw something weird in red over here. Oh, it's a heart crystal and a pot. Not sure I care enough to go for the heart crystal at this very moment, but I will note that it is there. And if need be, maybe I will come back for it. Or maybe I'll grab it on the way out, depending on how much time we spend down here. Okay, we're almost there. Bats are not really an issue anymore. Even in bulk, I think they're mostly just an annoyance by now. And we're almost there. I know I keep saying that, but I think we're, like, really actually there now. Okay. Just gotta go down through here. And through another little pit. A little bit of demonite ore in the wall there, which I'm not particularly concerned with getting. And then we come out through here. And what do you know? Another mushroom biome. This one actually has some stuff in it, too. I was pretty happy about that. I heard the music change, which is a thing that I hadn't seen or heard happen when we had gotten to the spider one. And there's also this chest here. I haven't actually looked at all around here. I saw that there was a mushroom biome, and then I was like, alright, we're just going to save that for a video. So this is fresh and untouched. Let's get rid of this guy first, and then we will dig in and see what's in this treasure chest. I don't know if mushroom biomes have any special treasure associated with them, particularly in a place like this. Oh, this is a zealous enchanted boomerang. Well, that would be nice to find earlier on, but not really so great anymore. 2 gold, though. Oh, wow, we have 22 gold. That's actually pretty significant. And all kinds of weird stuff in here. What is all this? It's like bits of dead stuff and statues galore. Alright, let's just harvest everything and get a move on. Silver chandelier, a hornet statue, that's just junk. And I think we want to grab all of these bits of, like, broken mushrooms off the walls here in case, yeah, they give you actually glowing mushrooms, which we should be able to use towards something. I think there's a reason we want those. At the very least, I would like to make my own mushroom farm at some point. I don't know if that's some kind of octopus that's fallen out of the water and now is floating in the sky, but it's kind of creeping me out a little bit the way it's moving like that. Do they fly, or what are they doing? These kind of look like the stages of Metroids, to be honest. I don't know if maybe that's intentional. And I'm sure we'll have to cut down this background mushroom here. Do I have... There we go. I just got 1 glowing mushroom out of that, and I guess my inventory is full already. That's kind of crappy, isn't it? Alright, let's get rid of some stuff we don't need. We ended up with 31 diamonds. That's not bad. Good on spider webs, good on unholy arrows. 2 lead ore I think we can do without. Blink root seeds, they're nice, but, you know, we'll deal. I don't really need the mud or the sand that badly, but even less badly do I need the stone and the dirt. And a single amethyst, we can save that for the moment. Alright, that should be enough to make a slight difference anyway. And let the looting begin. Let's get rid of these guys. I think this is not going to be particularly hard or anything, but I am still glad that I came here. What is this material? Is this purple? Can't really get a good look at some of it because everything's so glowy. I do really love the look of this place. It's so nice. What's going on here? Can't really dig through that for some reason. Oh, now I can. Whatever. Game can be a little quirky sometimes. I'm sure you've probably noticed by now. Yeah, it's like these just don't like to break unless you're facing the right direction or something. Now, should I leave some of these alive in case I want to, like, come back here later for some reason? I don't know if these, like, re-spread out or what. But it is cool that we're collecting all these. I'll leave that one left there, just in case. And, you know, it's not a huge mushroom biome, but I think it's enough to give us plenty to start with. I'm not sure, actually, how big I expected the thing to be. I think I've only seen a few of them ever, and I don't think they usually are even this big. Grab that off the ceiling there. Oh, that was falling damage, huh? I am gonna make some wings pretty soon, so don't worry. Falling damage will soon be a thing of the past. At least that's what I'm hoping, anyway. Kinda getting tired of it myself. And I gotta get in there and get all of these mushrooms out of the center. This looks like a place for Metro, doesn't it? I mean, obviously the Phazon area and all that, but, like, kind of also looks like some of those areas, like, in the back of Crateria, I think it is, by where it meets Meridia, by the wrecked ship. It reminds me of that design. And just a couple more, and I think we're pretty much done with this. Yep. Alright, we've cleared it out. We left one mushroom alive, and that is it. Now, I wonder if I should bother, like, trying to farm this, whatever this enemy is, because it seems like kind of a different thing, and maybe it would have a special item associated with it. I don't really know. Certainly plenty of gold there, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. And my other goal for the day was to perhaps run around a little bit in the tunnels that I've already created and see if any of those yield more titanium. I think we did pretty poorly today on titanium, I have to say. But we did find that poison thing, which is pretty good. I must say, I am impressed, and I'm glad I have it. Didn't mean to be throwing those. Kind of wanted to put that there instead. I mean, what the hell, if you want, we could just pop one of the Spelunker potions and run around through here. I don't know what we're gonna find, if anything, even. Actually, that's a bad idea, because this is a dead end. Not really out to start looking around for stuff in a dead end and wasting my Spelunker potions, so maybe we will save that for next time. Anything else down here? I just want to make sure I've kind of thoroughly explored this if we're going to be in this sort of random location that I might not come back to ever. I don't know. What's that hanging from the top there? Is that something I should care about? Oh, there's stuff on the left there. There's actually a cave. Anything below? Nope. And nope. Kind of want to see what's over here on the left just in case it's anything incredible. You never know. It only takes 1 second going out of your way, and all of a sudden you stumble into a diamond mine or something. It's a nice thing to find, right? Who doesn't like a nice diamond mine? And I think I just saw some lights on the other side, so maybe I'm actually approaching a place I've already been before. And probably for the best that we don't go too far out of our way, considering I'm going to be running out of inventory space about now. Actually just had, and is there anything else? I can drop these unholy arrows and silt blocks again, and mud. It's the same things that just keep building up every single time. And we'll take some topaz in instead. Oh, I see something strange in there. What is that about? Let's throw one of these up there. Oh, it's a statue of some sort of like Eater of Worlds worm character. I don't want to go get that. Been quite a few statues this episode. Right, isn't that what that is? Corrupt statue, okay. Well, now I know. So yet another one for the collection. I actually have filled pretty much all the way up my collection of pictures and picture frames, as well as I have a chest that's reserved just for statues. That's like half full. I have one that's mostly reserved for just banners. I think it's actually sharing that with the picture frames and stuff, but still, just those two things filling up an entire chest. That's quite a few unique banners and pictures, I have to say. So the game has a lot of diversity in that respect, which you kind of have to love, right? I mean, there's a ton of customization available in this. And I feel like despite having played the game for this many hours, there's still so many things I haven't even seen yet. So it is a testament to the ever-expanding nature of Terraria that it is still this fun to play and this wonder-filled. after all these hours and all this time. And the fact that you guys still enjoy watching it is also pretty awesome to me as well. Because if you break it down, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of it is just like looking for stuff in random places. But somehow, there's always that, like, the thrill of, the excitement of finding something around every corner that makes playing this kind of fun to watch and be a little voyeuristic over. It's kind of how I feel as well, so I don't blame you. What is this little cavern over here? I feel like there's something going on. I love that I don't have to necessarily be engaged with fighting these bats, and just using my pickaxe kind of triggers them to take a bunch of damage from this armor bonus. And now I actually feel like I can almost fight a little bit, which is a great feeling to have considering how badly we were doing before. No titanium over here. I kind of still want to go to the left, but I was just making sure. It's weird to say at this point in the game that, like, our best option seems to just be to wander around aimlessly. And maybe we'll find some titanium. I mean, there's gotta be some around here. There's plenty of caves. Anything around this corner? Let's see. I see another dye mushroom. And my inventory seems to be full again. I guess that's just going to keep happening. So one thing that I really wish is that we could have somehow gotten like a backpack slot upgrade or something, sort of Borderlands style. Would have been quite lovely. I'll just drop that off there. Again, dirt blocks, not really necessary. Throwing knives, who cares? Tungsten ore, who cares? Sand blocks, don't really need them. Lots and lots of gemeralds, though. 2 healing potions? What? Oh, I've got 30 on those already. My health's not quite full, so I guess I might as well use one. And we'll go ahead and grab the Skelly statue. And did we establish this is a dead end, or no, we're still going further in this corner? Alright, a little bit more purple. Yeah, may as well. Never know when it's going to come in handy for something else. Oh, and a heart crystal, of course. I'm just thinking maybe that some time down the line there's going to eventually be some kind of like sword or something that I'm going to need to make that's going to require that I have more of that material. And I'm going to be happy that I bothered with it if it turns out to be that that's the case, so I don't have to farm. Not that it's incredibly hard to find the stuff or anything, it's actually one of the more ready-to-find materials as far as I can tell. Certainly having an easier time finding that than I am finding the titanium that I'm after right now. Which, I don't know, maybe because it spreads out so far, it could be, like, anywhere. Alright, basically nothing here. So much stuff everywhere. I was kind of hoping this cave wouldn't be quite this expansive. And another heart crystal. Oh, there's some titanium. Actually looks like a decent amount of it for once, too. Well, maybe not decent, but okay. Alright, let's grab this orichalcum, and then we'll grab the titanium, and then we will call it a day. And I think I just found a fish statue as well. Oh, Brandon the fish will be so proud. One of his kind. What can I get rid of? Cobwebs again. Fine. I think I just picked it right back up anyway. And there's not that much of it, but enough that I think it'll make this episode feel a little bit more worth it in terms of our ill-gotten gains by the end. Well, maybe not so ill-gotten. I mean, we did do the work after all, getting this titanium out of the ground. The miner's life is a hard life, filled with wacky circumstances and all kinds of strange things like, you know, glowing mushrooms and such. I think that was the end of that, right? Oh, this dude wants to show up in the water now. You wanna fight? You don't stand a freaking chance, buddy. Oh, I missed some titanium ore there. And this is just gonna take us down into what looks to be a little cubby hole with basically nothing in it. Right? Yep, that is clear. Of course, we could go further to the left, but I feel like we should probably be done And then we can sort out all our stuff for next time. Just wanna, I guess we'll just take a quick look in case this just ends. I'm kind of hoping it does. What do we have over here? Like lots of cobblestone. And I think that is actually the end, indeed. Anything in the water? Nope. Looks like that's clear as well. Alright, so I guess that's going to be it for that. So let's look in our inventory. We ended up with 31 diamonds, 80 orichalcum. Where is our... Oh, there it is. Titanium ore, 61. So, you know, I don't think we have enough to really make much, but we are a little bit further along than we were last time. And I'm also really still enjoying this armor bonus, so I guess I'll leave things the way that they are. In terms of armor build for the next episode, I'm still not sure exactly where I want to go with this. I still want to get a whole set, but I don't know if I want to use it. That's the thing. I mean, I've got this sweet armor now, which I'm really enjoying its effect, but I do also want to get the most defense possible. And yes, I am aware about, you know, that I was picking a helmet based on sort of a class specification, and I was kind of okay with taking this one in particular. I always do play the kind of the lazy, as it was described, oh, there's another heart crystal down here. I always kind of play the lazy tank-like character. That's just always been my thing, whether or not it's convenient. Sometimes it's actually not always the easiest character. I mean, when I played like a Fury Warrior in World of Warcraft, that could be a little bit annoying at times. Although it is still mostly like, you know, tank and spank. Less tank, more spank, though, when you're playing Fury. Anyway, not here to talk about World of Warcraft, and all of a sudden we've discovered an entire freaking paradise of all kinds of things that I guess I wished I had found earlier. We've used up a lot of torches here, too. Oh, there's an arrow trap over there. What is going on? There's, like, lighted areas and all kinds of stuff. I must be getting kind of far over now if we've reached the ice biome. So much exploration to do. I love that these caves just sort of seamlessly blend into each other like this, too. It feels like it could never end. Like, if you really wanted to and your inventory was infinite, you could just spend freaking 10 hours down here. What the hell's going on underneath us? Something is flipping out and, like, spinning and doing crazy junk. I guess we'll just have to keep going, right? Because even just for a few moments here. I'll put down the piggy bank, and we'll drop off our loot. Oh, I still can't put this thing down, huh? Anywhere? Nope. Okay, what is going on? There's, like, angry turtle men now. And that thing's going to be a problem for us in about 5 seconds. Okay, let's put down a platform then. And we'll just drop a bunch of these things kind of arbitrarily out of our inventory so we have enough room to grab some of the good stuff. Whatever that may be, I'm not sure just yet. Probably don't need those bombs. Freaking statues. Look how many statues I collected. And I don't even think I have most of these. That's crazy. And I guess we really don't need all of this stone. Okay, good enough. More statues. Kind of don't want to die at this point because I've got quite a bit of money. Eyeball statue. What is that? American explosive. That sounds freaking awesome. Water walking potion. Don't really need it, but I'll take it anyway. Warding cloud in a bottle allows you... Okay. And double jump. I've already had that. And what's down here? Tungsten bar, night owl, Hermes boots. Alright, still stuff I don't really need that much. These turtles are freaking me out, man. I don't like the way that they seem to blink a whole bunch. And there's this chest up here that's just kind of broken. I guess it's all decoration. What can I do to take out all of these critters? Do I have anything good for this? I guess we could just use our sword some more. Should be able to hit them through. What just did 80 damage to me? Come on. Alright, I want to take on one of these turtles, see if they're worth bothering with in case they drop something cool. Ice tortoise. And icy merman. Well, I certainly feel tough with this sweet poison staff now. There was another turtle, though, below us, so I want to take him out, too, just in case they drop something. Since I hadn't really seen them up until now, but it might just be because I haven't spent any real time hanging out in Ice World. Carefully, carefully. I knew I was going to end up in that water. And now there's fish trying to bite me to death. Crap, I can't see anything. Alright, fly out of there. Oh, jeez, I'm going to keep falling through this. Oh, he's falling in the water now. Crap, there's a heart down here, too. And I'm out of magic. Okay, got him. Can't see a single freaking thing. Okay, get out. Get the bat. Very nice. Watch the turtle. Got me. Oh, that's so much gold. Why did I not put my gold in the freaking piggy bank? Oh, so angry. Okay, that's alright. That's quite alright. I'm gonna go back and get that gold. But I'm gonna do it off camera, and also there's pirates here. Oh my god, the never-ending episode. Alright, you know what? This episode's gotten long enough. I'm gonna cut it, and we're gonna come back in 5 seconds. And by 5 seconds, I mean, like, tomorrow. So I will see you on the next episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and please keep leaving your support. Luke was slain. I will see you next time.